Howdy guys, how's it going? So the last weapon which I meant to cover earlier on that I accidentally overlooked was the Crimson Steel blueprint for our Magnum pistol. Now originally I was going to be taking and trying to show you guys some, dope stuff with the crossbow, but now something funky happened. I've had this happen before, and this is not the one we're going to be using, so we'll switch it up. But this is the second time. The first time I done 15 challenges, it wouldn't give me the Shadow Hunter crossbow that we got on here. And I've done it again, and now it's still not giving it to me. So I've tried other things, unlocking different camos for some other stuff that I haven't done, like the melee weapons, because I've done that in the past, and it helped like with a similar issue. But if any of you guys know what's going down, because there's been a miniature update since the first time I tried to do it, and if any of you guys are wondering why I haven't covered the Cold War crossbow yet, this is why. So if it still persists, I'll probably just go ahead and buy this here blueprint for it, just because it looks dope anyway, so why not? But this is about our Crimson Steel pistol here. So let's go back to where we can get a nice view of it here. So there it is. It is epic. So we got 4 attachments. We got the 6.4-inch reinforced heavy barrel, fast mag, microflex LED, SWAT 5mm laser sight. Now the thing I'm going to do with it that is a bit different is anytime we have epic or something that like a weapon that I like that isn't legendary, that doesn't come with 5 attachments, we're going to just go ahead and put the additional attachments on it, just as long as it doesn't really screw up the like the aesthetic of the weapon. Now another cool thing is with the magazine, we got the fast mag, and that gives it that nice crimson red color. All the other ones just kind of bring it back like a default blackened or blued cylinder. But if you go with the Vandal speed loader, it stays red, and you get that little bump in mag starting ammo and reload quickness. Finally, the thing I'm going to do, you could go with stock, if you wanted to dual wield these things. We're going to rock it single. I'm going to throw on the airborne elaster wrap, and that does cover up a little portion of the handle, but that's the part of the handle where your character is going to be, holding the weapon anyways, so it doesn't really screw up the aesthetic that much. Now, the Magnum's not one of them guns when you're rocking it in single, just when you got one of them in your hand that you can really go on tears with, so you gotta pick your gun fights, but I think we can, we can do a bit of damage with it. So let me get my stem shot on here and then hop into a match of Nuki Town and see how many bodies we can drop. Okay, so we also have our FARA AR in the event that we do need it, but I'm going to try to stick with using this thing as much as I can. I haven't used this pistol in a hot second. The problem is like it's a 2-shot to the upper body. Sometimes you can get lucky, hit a 1-tap to the noggin. It's just got such a slow fire rate, and there's not a whole lot you can do about it, so you kind of got to play with it like more of a tac rifle, marksman rifle situation, but even them, have almost kind of similar damage, but you have faster fire rates, so it's one of those things where it's definitely not a lot of people's preferred weapon just for that reason, because it's really all about hitting your shots. Like with the 1911, the Dimetti, you can kind of get by with getting some misses in there just because of, the ammo capacity difference, and more importantly, the fire rate, and they still have phenomenal damage. So, I don't think that this is a gun that is on everybody's, just primary, secondary weapon. So, my apologies if this is one of them guns that don't interest you. I really wish it was more similar to the Python that we had on Black Ops 1, which is essentially what this is supposed to be. I'm going to take... What? Okay, I was about to say, man, if that first little dude jig I took and hit him in the back of the head would have been a finishing move, I could have got him. But what can you do? You got to roll with the punches the game throws at you. And yeah, so we got 16 days left here in Season 2. I've covered all the blueprints. There's not really any, aside from the crossbow, any new class setups that are really that important. We'll be getting new weapons and stuff once Season 3 drops, new maps, new game modes, more importantly, new zombie stuff. So I'll probably be streaming some zombies here over the next couple days. At the end of this week, I got like an event that I got to go to. Well, actually, let me take that back. I got an event that's going to be hosted here, so that's I'll be busy a little bit this week, but I'm going to be doing more stuff on the HQ channel. I might even be going rando nighting tonight. So if I end up doing that, just make sure you sub to the ProCaliber HQ channel and the shooting channel. The shooting channel's been a little bit dry because the political dude stuff that's going on. Kind of got to roll with the political. Okay, thank you so much, Gun, for not just getting a single other round on that, man. But yeah, like now that I got that new hammock set up and everything else, I'm going to be probably doing more summer camping than I had originally planned to and that I've ever really done before, because that is going to be a much cooler and more comfortable way to, get set up. It's not as heavy. and I'm just looking forward to experiment with it and seeing, like, you know, just seeing what all potential it does have. So that is, that's pretty much, that's the updated download. Now, at least we're winning right now with this here Crimson Steel. You know, it's just kind of, you do got to play back, because, I mean, it's got good range on it, so it's not like some of the other pistols where the damage range falls off like extremely, like at short ranges. Like, we can take and two-tap people right there, which for a pistol, that is, I wasn't even paying attention to the metal, but that right there is, you know, borderline long-range engagements for the pistols on this game, and really, I mean, in any of the Call of Duties, like, you're not going to be able to really lock down a lot of those with, like, the 1911 and stuff, unless you've just really used it a lot and got it, you know, ingrained into your muscle memory. Just because of that damage fall-off range. Pop him, look at that long shot. Just what did I tell you? And we're top of the leaderboard already with this here Crimson Steel. That's something that I would not have expected. I can promise you that much. Oh, how far? Please, peek it again, my friend. Okay, I think he's got a stem shot on it. Let's just back it up and reload. Speed reloaders is huge, though. If anybody that uses this here gun, unless, you know, you haven't got any attachments unlocked, but if you're in Season 2, now you're going to have access to the fast loader, or whichever. This is the Vandal speed loader, and the other one, I think it was called, like, the fast loader or something, but it's necessary. Now, like, they have the 12-round option. Accuracy, what just happened? I could have sworn my red dot was on that man at least like 3 out of those 4 or 5 shots I took and tried to put. Where'd you come from? That guy just gave birth out of that. Okay. Yep, that's what I get. I bet he's got the old ninja on, because that's what I got too, and it actually makes a huge difference. It's so easy to get behind people whenever you're rocking ninja, because like the standard like auditory pickup of people's footsteps on this game is like, even if you don't have headphones on, it's still just extremely loud, which is pretty realistic in my opinion. So I mean, that's one of those little realistic things that are, you know, acceptable. You know, I don't like for there to be things that are, you know, overly realistic, because you know, it's a video game. I want to enjoy playing a video game, but I also don't want it to be like, if I want something that's a little bit, you know, non-realistic, then I'll take and hop on some Halo or something and still really enjoy it, because that's what the game's about. But it's like whenever they take and try to overlap the whole like Call of Duty and then like, you know, just non-realistic. I feel like that's why some of the past Call of Duties, I still really enjoyed them, but that's why I think some of them didn't do too hot, was for that very reason. And now we're losing. They got that helicopter in the sky. That's the thing about TDM, bro. It can take and flip around on you before you even know it. Look at that long shot, bro. That was a long shot times 2. Get off me yet. And there's the shotgun. 12-gauge buckshot to the upper body, right through the rib cage, ripped my lungs and my heart in two. But what are you going to do? I'd really like to take and use this far a little bit, just try to, you know, close the gap on the score that we got right here. Push in here, puss. Do it. Do it. You ain't going to do it. Oh, he's going to come in the back door. There it is. Yes, you ain't going to get my teammate, bruv. Slide out on this man right here. Thinks he's good. Now we can call in some artillery strikes. That'll, well, I thought we could. I ain't going to get jack diddly with that, bro. Oh, you know what? I spoke too soon. Actually, that right there is, that's going to help us. If I can get this, this other thing of mine. Yes, okay, I got it. So I think if I can just get 3 with these, then that right there can put us, you know, right in the contenders list. What is that guy doing? Where did everybody go? Okay, we got this guy up top. Peek it. Bop. There it is. I really want to win, but I also want to win using this Crimson Steel. That was in his face. That should have been a one-shot kill, 100%. If I can just get this war machine out. Yes, teammates, please close the gap. And here's 50% packet loss. God dang it. It always hits me at the worst times. Did spawns just flip? God, teammate, you scare me. Everybody, I ain't got my mini-map. When I ain't got my mini-map, I feel blind. And not like Daredevil blind, where it makes me more efficient, like the kind of blind where you flip and, you know, trip over a blade of grass. Let's just roll that in. I don't know, spawns are all over the place now. 90 to 90. This is a nice, nifty little close game, brothers. Got that down. Get this guy in the back. Should have executed him, but like I said, this... Oh my... Okay, yeah, we got a nice little lead up on him now. 5-piece and a biscuit. These guys just get struck with artillery like nobody's business. They can't handle it. And we got a teammate, I think, out here with the war machine as well. So I got 100 more points, and I ain't going to get my war machine. That is perfectly fine. Let's rip out Crimson Steel. So we got second place, primarily using the Crimson Steel. Solid blueprint for this pistol. You know, I ain't going to lie. I would just, you know, recommend not judging it fully if you haven't really used it that much yet, because it is good, as you know, as you've seen right here. I mean, for one-on-ones, not bad. If you want a good solid secondary that you can reach out and touch somebody with, then this would be your best bet if you're going for longer range engagements. You know, like maybe if you're sniping or something, normally you want to have something, you know, that you can resort to for your close range, like maybe a Kimbo 1911s or a Kimbo Dimettes or something like that, or the Spaz 12. But, you know, if you're somebody that you're normally always just in the long range position and you got, you know, a good spot maybe on like Warzone map or something, and then, you know, you tag somebody up with the sniper rifle, you could switch out to your Magnum and just one pop them, and then you're good to go. So anyways, guys, there you go. The Crimson Steel blueprint for the Magnum, pretty nifty. It looks very sexy, and yeah, be sure to give it a try after you unlock it. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, and share with your friends. Until the next one, adios.